Well, outside the towns and cities affected by floodwater, farmers are trying to do their best to help others and protect communities. Our environment correspondent, Gregory-Kumar, is in Upton-upon-Severn tonight. How are the farmers coping around there, David?
Well, they're not doing a lot of farming, Nick. Instead, they're trying to protect their farms and the communities that they live in from the floodwaters. So here in Upton, £4.5 million worth of flood defences. Elsewhere, just a few miles away, there are houses relying on their local farmer to keep them safe. Up close, it looks almost peaceful, but the Severn is chest high here, and the battle to contain it never ends. And it's farmers who are on the front line of that battle. Here, blocking off what would normally be a farm track. Without all this soil and rubble, this would just become a funnel for floodwater.
Well, I've just been maintaining our secondary flood defence, which is very important to protect the farm buildings and about 5 or 6 houses in the village of Clifton.
The Severn at this point is now a kilometre wide. It has dropped, but more rain is coming. For now, though, this community is protected thanks to this work. And people are grateful. While we were driving around this morning, somebody flagged us down and told us in no uncertain terms that Stephen Watkin, the farmer here, is a hero. But there's concern here that more needs to be done to look after the river and reduce the impact of flooding.
Whilst everybody thinks dredging is the answer, and dredging would certainly help a significant amount, but if you're not doing even the basic maintenance, I mean, if you're going up the garden path and there's a branch growing over, you snip it off so it doesn't get us in the face. Exactly the same with the river. If there's stuff in it, then you need to take it out so that it doesn't block the water flow.
Time to discuss all that once the waters go down. For now, farmers are focused on protecting their farms and the rural communities they live in. So here in Upton, 2 severe flood warnings. That means potential risk, potential loss of life in place in the town. One here on Waterside, one on the other side of the town on New Street. And from the air, Upton looks like it's an island surrounded by water, but it is still open for business. We're here on the terrace of the Boathouse and they are serving people food downstairs as we speak. But those 2 flood warnings are still in place because here they expect the Severn to rise overnight. As Becky said, there's more rain coming, there's more water coming down the river. And other people not far away will be relying on farmers like Stephen Watkins to keep those bunts, those banks topped up and make sure the water doesn't get into their homes and businesses too.